Okay. Checks my messages. Have you encountered divination before? Then a lawful. Heh. Hold to make some predictions. Oh god. What is this shit I'm going through, dog? Hang on, what does it say? Do. Like I said, I would read this if I could manually control the text messages, but I can't. All right. Before we do anything, we're gonna do this actually. I gotta find the pieces. All right, goes to normal form. All right. Inks out bird. Cool. I can't go up the fucking stairs. My stubby ass legs. Cringe. Cool.
Full of supplies. A rare find.
That looks like everything in here. I don't see any other chest. Can't go through this door, can I? No. Okay. Let's leave. Oh, I need to be the fucking furry dog. All right. What do we do today? I think we just do main story, right? Yeah. Ooh, a book. Another book. Ah, give me 2 things.
This is the one.
Please do not hit the entertainer. Not enough credits left.
Oh, so tell me, do Intellitrons have a natural advantage when doing the popping dance?
Why are you angry? Activates clockwork. Bitch, be happy now. Cool. That felt pretty useless to do, not gonna lie. Those are what the birds are. Alright, my cat's going fucking haywire. Alright. Still gotta find more birds. I wonder how many birds there are. There's a bird over here. Floor.
First time playing pool on a...
Cash spewer. Neat. Here, let's play the golden capsule, dog. Okay, place 5 times in a row. Time to gamba. Is that my 5 times in a row thing? Oh, it was. Okay. So it's 5 times in a row. You only really get 1. Like when it selects 1, it fucking like you just get 5 times of that. Oh, I see. Technically, I should not be doing 5 if I want to better my odds. Absorbs emotion. Of course, puking rainbows. It's kind of sus. And I gotta check my stickers, dog. My Dream Pass stickers. Got new ones here. Oh, yeah, baby. Another ball. We'll put it right in the center here. Just like that. Like go on the floor. Perfect. Have anything else new? Yeah, I know I have these. New one for 10. Is there still another one for 10? Oh, note stickers. I don't really care about putting all this shit on, dude. Stop trying to sell me things. I took a drop from soda. Angry gear. I don't have an angry gear. Oh well. I see a chest over there.
Inspection complete.
I have like
Nothing
50
suspicious.
fucking sad gears though. I can make that motherfucker sad. Oh, the clock puzzle here I never gotten. But that was easy.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
I almost got all the chests. I'm missing 4 chests. Soda. Obama. Soda. All right, let's meet up with Doug Ang. Oh.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Okay. Some time ago, deep in memory zone.
That blade now.
Oh, is this what happened after?
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
Days ago, Everflame Mansion.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
We're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Vatora's fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire, and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy, until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground.
Okay, I cannot say this. Why is she pointing her sword at him, but the sheath is on the sword? Can someone please explain that to me? Why her sheath is still on the sword while he's pointing it at him, or she's pointing at him? That's pretty threatening, ain't it?
Burning forms the entire life of a
It's annoying me.
from the beginning to the end. We are born to die just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have.
Yep.
Emanator. You cannot hide your true identity.
Who the fuck's the Emanator?
Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed.
Everything burned?
Different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn.
Oh, so they addressed
A
that.
personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world.
Cutscene.
I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice.
What is the choice you make?
However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I've also been wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder I know something about the Stellaron Hunters.
True.
That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise.
This bitch can't remember shit. Short-term memory loss.
I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy.
Huh.
I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Goodbye.
Hang on.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you?
Huh.
I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light, and to burn, to keep on burning, until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so?
Sucks to be you,
And
nerd.
you're already living in the waking world.
My dogs are giga barking. Present day, golden hour.
We heard about
was an interesting little scene.
Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to.
Oh yeah, dude, Marge's gonna be fucking devastated about Robin, isn't she? She's dead.
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. Marge, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
Hey, I say let it ride. Sounds
The
hype.
murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
He's on guard against Artron.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always thought
fuck is that
Aventron's
analogy?
reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth.
Okay.
I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal.
Unless they're not the ones who sent it, and they're just going with the flow.
This is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
True.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. He's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
You can't stand me being bullied? Well, why is she upset that I'm getting bullied? Alright, what responses do I have? If it was a big picture, it's fine. I got a lot out of him too. You can bully me whenever. Oh, dude, that's a Riz line right there. We gotta go with the Riz. We're the Rizzlers.
No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
We're collaborating. Wonderful. Your response came faster than I expected. From now on, we'll be able to all be in this together. Here's a small something for our upcoming partnership. 100,000 credits. A lot of money. I pressed to send too early. A little extra, just for the good luck into the gig. Just anticipated the family is going to sweep Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can, so her case is only a secret between us. But in other cases, that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave now, and I look forward to an outstanding performance for you guys. I've got 200,000 money units.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
Hey, mommy.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Perhaps he's going for the family.
He's definitely going for the family, and it's just a matter of how. The harmony is strong in Penacony, and almost impossible to take on head-to-head. The fact that the IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here.
Hotel.
An attack on the hotel guests? Unlikely. Penacony's guests include quite a few bigwigs known throughout the whole cosmos. People who not even the IPC would dare take lightly. Aventurine is a shrewd merchant, and there's no way he doesn't know that.
Artron.
Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to her. But this Galaxy Ranger, we know hardly anything about her, and can't rush to any conclusions.
Astro Express.
I was also considering this possibility. Especially because he respects you so much, and has sought you out before a few times.
True.
Perhaps he's also unsure of your intentions and is probing you.
I'm being probed?
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Gamba. Blorpa. Talks to Wout.
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
He's bluffing.
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone. However, I asked Dan Heng back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
She's forgetful. Very mysterious. I can't seem to remember anything.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
I really love Clocky. I can interact with Clocky statue. What the fuck? TikTok? Here again, my great friend. I really run into people who can... I don't want to. I don't know if I want to do the voice. TikTok. I do. Oh, is this what these credits are gonna be doing now? Getting these credits like a lot, but I don't know what to do with them. You're just hungry for money. Please retract that statement. Remember to explore the Dreamville as much as you can, earn clock credits, and take them to the statue here. Alright. Oh, this is literally just the fucking trees in Genshin. Okay. That's literally all this is. Got it.
Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
Oh wow, I got them all done immediately. Jesus fucking Christ. How many was that? 40, 80, 12. It's got, dude, 40, 80, 12. I got one whole spin out of that, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh, I need to play the game more. I also got a fucking like hunt out of it. What is real? Got a pass out of it too. Oh. Big fish. Tiny pond. Listen what Shklocky has to say. Never listen to what he has to say. Can I not? There we go. Level cap 11 to 21.
Time to waste money, buddy! TikTok! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
TikTok? It's, dude, it's literally just fucking Mickey Mouse. I don't know what to say. Mickey Mouse looking ass. Alright, let's go talk to Merch. Hey, Merch. 7th. Your name would have been fine if it was just March, not March 7th. Saying.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank.
If she ain't taken to death too lightly. However, I think I do believe with her, because if I remember correctly, I've seen a lot of clips from this, so I'm spoiled, but you know. who am I to judge, right? It's kind of my fault for never playing this game, but also at the same time, I didn't want to play this game, so I couldn't care less at the time.
Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape?
Oh, finally
like this?
someone mentions it.
Shouldn't only good things happen here?
I mean, there are nightmares.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
We shall restore the dreams back to normal.
Yeah, of course. At times like this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC. Everyone has their own plans going on. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us we're all outsiders from another world. Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
Soda.
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life?
Oh my god, we're finally going through this. Thank fuck.
Why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about Miss Robin while we're out there.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
This motherfucker wants to slack off.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Huh?
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Huh? Oh, hey.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Welt.
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Stuff.
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Asher's Ifrit, the fire god from Final Fantasy.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Black hole?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed.
Like, whoa.
And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
Fair enough.
Is he okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze.
Of course.
That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up?
Wake
No,
the heck up.
4 cups.
All right.
Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
What conversation? Tell me.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams, only for people allergic to Soulglad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate
This story's getting wacky, dude.
Well done, Dubra.
Dubra.
Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the Flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
Ugh.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them.
Yeah, because they're all fucking dead. Good riddance.
Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
Who are you talking to?
What happened?
Yep, I understand those words.
The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way...
But she can't remember anything, dog. How you gonna look into her memory if she can't remember?
It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Oh, never mind. Well, if her memory was erased instead. I can't remember because she's
Who are you?
a bitch, I guess. I don't know.
Who are you?
I'm you.
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
Cremators.
My name is Constance.
Hey, Constance.
A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
Are we in Penacony?
But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for.
What do you look? What's she looking for?
I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Hey, Julian, how's it going? How about you forget these nuts? Actually, don't. I know how much you love sucking on them.
A phone. Wanna listen in?
At this moment, on the other side. Hello, hello, hello. That was a weird loading screen.
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects.
Okay.
This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes.
Very few
to eke out
intelligent
nomad
species.
lifestyles as they struggle to survive.
Good thing humans aren't
arid
intelligent.
desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child. When you took his father,
Throw the child.
my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born?
Yo, stock sound effect thunder, dude. And rain.
Mommy! Mommy, the rain. It's raining.
Raining? Raining.
It is raining. It's true. Those Outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
What am I listening to right now?
Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra.
You mean rain? Oh, rain? That's a shitty gift.
Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. My boy.
Avgen.
May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey
Oh, I dropped some.
be forever peaceful.
Gone forever. My cat's gonna get it.
And your schemes forever
In your schemes. It's probably the last thing you should say to a child. Yeah, also, don't let anyone you're scheming know, by the way.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Nope.
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even.
The cat's gonna
baseless
eat your
conspiracy
food? Dude, my cat always eats
They're
my food.
still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony. Using a stand-in, I guess.
Fucking, like, she
They
eats my food and drinks my drink. It doesn't matter, like, what I have on my desk. If she sees me consuming something, she will immediately do everything in her power to also consume it. A great example. There she is. A great example is that yesterday I was eating some soup, some broccoli cheddar cheese soup when I got home, sitting there vibing, watching some Moist Critical. My boy Charlie. Cat out of nowhere jumps on the table and proceeds her absolute best to try to fucking eat what I am eating. Case in point, I also can't have open drinks around anymore. I can't have open cups. I need to have like some sort of like sippy cup. Otherwise, my cat will get into it and she will drink it. Doesn't matter what the fuck's in the cup, she will drink it. She's almost drunk alcohol before. And my dad had just laying out on the table. He's almost done that. As I immediately fucking snatched that shit.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival.
Facts.
To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered
you killed
that
yourself?
I couldn't actually die.
That's hardcore.
Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare.
You could say it was just a dream.
That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
Come on, Robin.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one.
I did.
This murderer is a psycho. And I have to say, the case does represent an opportunity. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up.
Robin's stand-in?
What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible, gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
Wait, what?
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand.
Those bitch watched her die.
There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal.
I dropped that again.
To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Is this a...
There's a bird right there. They're in the
private
dreamscape.
trial?
Dude, I'm dropping everything I'm touching right now. What the fuck?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Fine. Well, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands.
Hey, you can watch him.
Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Mm-hmm.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and
Sunday.
is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
True.
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
As the story unfolds, you will have the chance to progress the story from other characters' point of view. When entering a character's point of view for the first time, that character will automatically be placed first in your team. You can check the Fate Elast interface to see which character's POV an ongoing mission or mission you complete and it isn't. I'm struggling right now to fucking read. If you need to change your POV to continue the story, you can select to enter the Fate's Embers in more detail. So, okay. Ah, okay. So I can choose between these two. So which... I still want to try to do this in order. So we're gonna check real quick. Yeah, there's fucking... Here we go. So this one is first. So we do his quest first. Got it. Just here. Where am I? Speaking of. White's Pavilion. Okay. Why is there more information? While non-Trailblazer POV, you can only access specific maps and cannot play certain missions as well as certain content such as... Oh. If you wish to aforementioned restricted content, you can first go to the Insider Peace Guide Traveler mission. Okay. Note that unlocked states of space anchors in different POVs are independent from each other. The same space anchors must be unlocked individually while playing in a different POV. Moreover, team lineups across different POVs are independent of each, but share the same status effects, HP, and techniques. Okay, so this happens before the Trailblazer one. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna try to just do it in chronological order. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Or 10, almost 10:50? I might stop it here. I still pull these birds out? I would assume so. Thanks. Yeah, solid. Too solid. Yeah, I think I'll stop it there. I wasn't really paying attention that much to that. I was dropping everything. My cat was fucking just shredding my cat. Hang on. So why are we here? We're going to talk about... I mean, I guess I can just do it while I'm at work. Probably just do that. I'll re-listen to it at work. Okay, yeah. I think this is a good stopping point. I don't want to continue and just have this go on for like 20, 30 minutes. End up having to rush to go to work. I'm gonna end this here. I might be back later today. The word is might. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not gonna stream Sunday or Saturday. No stream Saturday. I want to relax Saturday. I got stuff to do Saturday anyway. So, yep. I'll let you know, and yeah. Goodbye.